Hello friends, welcome to our English extra classes. And today we are going to do the chapter 3, part 2 of chapter 3, that is the black aeroplane. So, this is the second part of First Flight book, third chapter. Main objective of this chapter is, before we going to do the story, I'll tell you that when there is will, there is way. Secondly, to believe in God, to have full faith in God. So, author Mr. Frederick Forsyth wants to tell you that there is supernatural power, but we have to believe in this. Then only it will work. We should have some faith in it. Now, if we'll take any risk, we should have faith in God. Then only we'll be out of the danger. Now, see the story of this chapter, Black Aeroplane. The pilot who was going to his home after a holiday. After the job, he got holiday and he want to celebrate his holiday with his family who was living in England. So from France he started his journey through his aeroplane Dakota. Name of his aeroplane was Dakota. He started his journey. Before starting, he just checked that everything has been right. Enough fuel, all the radar, the direction compass, everything, magnetic compass was there. Now he started. And it was just a night when he started moving from France to England. At Paris, it was 1:30 and he has seen the scene of Paris from above in the sky, that only the lights were there, everything was very still, silence, and he was happy that now till morning he will be there with his family, and he'll have breakfast with his family, and in this happiness he was moving ahead. But as he reached Paris, he crossed the Paris and moved upward. Whole of the cloud has been changed in black. Everything was dark. Nothing was visible. He just looked through the compass. The compass has been stopped working. The radar has been stopped working. No signal was there. Everything has been spoiled. Now what to do? He was in problem. The black clouds has been surrounded throughout his aeroplane. Nothing. He was in danger now. What to do? If he'll move backward, then the enough fuel will be not there. If he'll move upwards, forward, then also there was no way where to go. He was in danger. And he was thinking what to do. But he decided that I have to move forward. Everything will be on God. Let's see what will happen. But I will move forward. And he started moving forward. He just avoid the darkness. He want to move in the light. So when he was moving, he just saw another aeroplane was there, and the pilot of that aeroplane was waving hand. That it means he was just showing him way and was just giving him signal that to follow me, and he started following him. He started following the another aeroplane, the black aeroplane. He just followed, and now after following, he just looked through his fuel tank. It was just only 5 to 10 minutes to move forward. Then his fuel will be there was less fuel, so he was in danger. But as soon as he just saw there was a flyover, there were lamps, there were light, and he came to know that I that he had been reached on the station, on the near the station, aeroplane station. So he was happy, and he moved out from his aeroplane and went to the receptionist. Where is that black aeroplane? I want to thank him. I want to show my gratitude to him that he has saved my life. The receptionist was shocked. What? You were the only person who just came here. Nothing was there. This was really a shockful moment for the pilot. Who was the black aeroplane's pilot? Where this black aeroplane has been gone? These questions were there in his mind. He thought that it should be a supernatural power. So it was just to make his way, because he had decided to move forward. So think positively. Students, think positively. All the problems will remove in your way simultaneously, gradually, but don't lose your temper. Be courageous and be positive in your life. Then only you will get your goal, as same as the pilot who lost his way, but he had faith in God. He believed in positivity, and he moved, and in this way he got. So students, always be positive, think and open mindedly. Don't be narrow in your thinking. So thank you, students.